Hey guys, welcome everybody to Purplay's podcast. I am your host who bleeds purple and gold, Isaac here. So I basically really wanted to talk about this, I found this was a perfect day to talk about it. So far though, throughout the first week of training camp has come and gone already, and we're just, I think, like a couple of weeks away from starting preseason, which is absolutely exciting to see. But the main takeaway that I have, I know there are so many other storylines, cornerbacks or wide receivers, offensive line, defensive players, whoever. But that's not my main thing, my main takeaway that I want to take. I have one though. It's the quarterback position that's absolutely really interesting to me. And here's the reason why I am absolutely intrigued by one guy that's absolutely lighting it up and one who is not so much. So, the guy who's been lighting it up, I think, in my opinion, and not just this practice or the last two. This guy in rookie minicamp, in training camp, he has been consistently making plays left and right. And that dude is JJ McCarthy. He is lighting it up like no other in training camp so far. I feel like though this dude, you want to talk about good? I believe it was, I don't know if it was yesterday or the day before, but JJ McCarthy had four touchdowns. Four touchdowns, I think, in the last two practices, two padded practices against, and this is not against, and I know most of the touchdowns, were with the twos on offense, but JJ McCarthy is going up against the first defense. Think about it. Byron Murphy Jr., with the likes of Byron Murphy Jr., Dallas Turner, Jonathan Greenard, Ivan Pace Jr., you name it. The first team. He is slicing up the first team with ease. Like, what do you have to say about that? That 50-yard touchdown, too, as well. He also had another one, too, as well, I heard. Two bombs in basically, I believe, 50-plus yards. That is insane. That 50-yard touchdown on the sixth day of practice was insane. That was amazing. That was a thing of beauty right there. And JJ McCarthy, he's been consistent. Like, he is absolutely balling out. And I have never been this excited about, like, a rookie quarterback. Okay, Teddy Bridgewater, maybe he was one of them, but basically, we went with Kirk Cousins. That was a failed experiment. Case Keenum. It was only one thing, basically, for Case Keenum and also Sam Bradford. But other than that, we thought we had something in Teddy Bridgewater, in 2015 when he basically then he wasn't the same when he had that injury. But then going into JJ McCarthy, I have a very good feeling about JJ McCarthy, but going to the other guy that's been really struggling is Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold has really been struggling, and he looks nothing close to the same. I felt like, with the weapons that he has. Think about the weapons that he has. Where Sam Darnold, you have the offensive line, that's really good, minus Garrett Bradbury. But you have Justin Jefferson, Aaron Jones, Jordan Addison, and maybe Robert Tonyan, which, by the way, he went out with an ACL, which absolutely sucks. But we'll have to rely on Josh over or whatever. But Sam Darnold, he has struggled mightily, man. I really just don't know what really he's doing. I heard he's been turning the ball over and just not consistent enough, really. So, he's absolutely just, he hasn't been good at all, really, just training camp. Let's not even let's not even sugarcoat it. But Sam Darnold has been garbage, which basically sums up Sam Darnold. But but compared Sam Darnold to JJ McCarthy, I thought Sam Darnold would be okay. I thought he would actually be pretty good. But as it turns out, that is not the case, where I'm actually kind of switching over to Sam Darnold to JJ McCarthy in a good way. Because, I mean, JJ McCarthy just feels different. He is nowhere close. Sam Darnold is nowhere close to competing with JJ McCarthy now. Neither is Nick Mullins. JJ McCarthy was about to be quarterback 3, I would think, but I don't think so, really, in my opinion. He could very well possibly be the quarterback 1. And it's exciting to see, really. And what JJ McCarthy, what damage he would do if he's doing it with the 2s against the 1s. Imagine what he would be like with the likes of the offensive line, the playmakers on offense for the 1s. Imagine that. Boy, oh boy, it would be a show indeed. And I feel like, basically, though, this dude would absolutely be competitive for the quarterback 1. I thought it would be close, but I don't know, man. It feels like, to me, JJ McCarthy has absolutely surpassed Sam Darnold in a very good way. So that tells me maybe JJ McCarthy might be ready for week 1 in the regular season. He might be. But I do have to see more action in the preseason to see what he's all about. But it might get to the point where you don't have to start him. It might be Sam Darnold instead, which he has to prove himself. Because if not, then, I mean, JJ McCarthy is your guy then, if he can't prove it. JJ McCarthy is your guy. But, man, I am all about this JJ McCarthy hype. I thought, maybe he would be hovering around there, Maybe 2024, maybe start midweek, somewhere around there. But now, he's already been consistent in practice. And that is a thing that I absolutely love to see, man, out of JJ McCarthy, our rookie quarterback. I mean, I thought maybe he would make mistakes from the beginning. I thought he would. But he hasn't yet. He hasn't. And, dude, it's just amazing thing from C. And it's been an absolute amazing offseason. Like, not gonna lie, this might have been the best offseason that I've ever had. For all of us, not just for me. I'm speaking for everybody. Like, I am legitimately excited now for the season to start, man. If JJ McCarthy starts, I mean, what do we have to look for to? That is what we do. That's what. Because, man, in just all the pain that we went through, just as a Vikings fan, we needed this. We needed this. Straight up. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Skull.